Good evening, comrades and neighbours, and welcome to Severn National News, where we shine a light on the issues that matter to working people. Tonight we bring you stories of resilience, resistance, and the power of collective action. First, let's talk about Shropshire Council's latest move. In a stark reminder of the ongoing impact of austerity, the council has applied for a £26 million capitalisation direction from the government to fund its so-called transformation programme. While the council claims this will streamline services and invest in digital innovation, we must ask, at what cost? This plan includes cutting 540 jobs, 1 in 5 council workers, and selling off public assets to fill a £22.8 million funding gap. This isn't transformation, it's a symptom of a broken system that prioritises cuts over people. We stand in solidarity with the workers whose livelihoods are at risk and demand that the government fully fund our public services instead of forcing councils to sell off the family silver. Next, we turn to the A5, where a serious collision near the Wolf's Head roundabout earlier today reminded us of the vital role our emergency services play. These dedicated workers, often underpaid and overworked, responded swiftly to ensure the safety of all involved. Let's take a moment to thank them for their service and demand better pay and conditions for these essential workers. While we commend their efforts, we must also call for greater investment in road safety and public transport to prevent such tragedies in the future. Our roads should serve the people, not put them at risk. In a win for grassroots activism, Shropshire Council has finally scrapped its unpopular tip booking system for household recycling centres. This system, introduced last November, was a classic example of bureaucracy failing the people. It made recycling harder for ordinary families, while fly tipping increased by 20%. Thanks to the pressure from residents and campaigners, the council has listened. But let's not forget, this should never have been introduced in the first place. This victory shows the power of collective action. When we stand together, we can hold those in power accountable. Let's keep pushing for a fairer, more accessible system that works for everyone, not just those at the top. Now, let's celebrate some good news. Attingham Park, a beloved community space, is hosting a stunning light and sound display in its snowdrop wood this half-term. Created by local artist Andy McKeown, this event is a reminder of the beauty and creativity that thrives in our community. While it's free for National Trust members, we urge the Council to ensure such events are accessible to all, regardless of income. Culture and art should be a right, not a privilege. Let's invest in more community-led initiatives that bring people together and celebrate our shared heritage. Finally, we look ahead to the next phase of improvements to Shrewsbury Railway Station's giratory area, set to begin in March. While better infrastructure is welcome, we must ensure these projects benefit everyone, not just private contractors. Let's demand that these improvements create good, unionised jobs and prioritise sustainable, affordable public transport for all. That's all for tonight, comrades. Remember, change doesn't come from the top, it comes from us, the people. Keep organising, keep fighting, and keep believing in a better future for Shropshire. Solidarity. Thank you for joining us. Good night.